Hi guys, and welcome to Classic TV Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Um, Today's video could be on the music channel or this one, and I chose this one because it is also TV. And it's 7 iconic moments from the 1960s country music variety shows. Some really wild stuff in here, so listen up. Ricky Skaggs on the Flat and Scruggs Grand Ole Opry show. 61, a 7-year-old Ricky Skaggs performed with bluegrass legends Flat and Scruggs on their syndicated TV show. It was 1 year before the duo would record the Ballad of Jed Clampett, which found popularity due to both Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs' iconic musicianship and popularity of the hit TV show, The Beverly Hillbillies. And of course, Skaggs would go on to make bluegrass history as well. A nod to the power of country music television, 5-year-old Bella Fleck heard the Ballad of Jed Clampett on TV. He says his future was decided at that moment. Loretta Lynn appears on the Wilburn Brothers show. The Wilburn Brothers ran from 63 to 74 and have been credited with helping to launch the careers of many Nashville greats, including Loretta Lynn. She met with the Wilburns, Teddy and Doyle, shortly after moving to Nashville to promote her first song, I'm a Honky Tonk Girl, and entered into a contract with the brothers, giving them publishing rights to her music for 30 years after her professional relationship with them ended. While the relationship, including appearances during most of the Wilburn Brothers show episodes, set Lynn on the track of country stardom, she wound up fighting for and being denied those publishing rights. Although Lynn's appearance on the Wilburn Brothers show kicked off her career, she had previously won a televised singing competition hosted by Buck Owens in Tacoma, Washington. Her prize, a wristwatch that broke 24 hours later. Dolly Parton debuts on the Porter Wagoner show. Dolly Parton's most iconic television performance is arguably her farewell to Porter Wagoner. 74, she sang I Will Always Love You, moving goodbye penned by her longtime professional partner, as Parton decided to strike out on her own. Years before that moment, however, she appeared for the first time on the Wagoner television show shortly after the release of her debut album, Hello, I'm Dolly. The Glen Campbell Good Time Hour showcases the Beatles. Campbell's Good Time Hour only ran for 4 years, but in its short duration, the artist featured some of the biggest names in not only country music, but all types of entertainment, including Lucille Ball. In one memorable episode, Hollywood icon John Wayne. Perhaps the biggest moment in the history of the show was when Campbell featured the Beatles in 1969. Hee Haw introduces the world to Charley Pride. When the hit series Hee Haw, hosted by Buck Owens and Roy Clark, launched in '69, Charley Pride made his worldwide television debut during the inaugural episode. At that time, it had been only 2 years since Pride made history as the first black singer to perform on the Opry. Hee Haw would go on to introduce television audiences to many future country stars during his time on CBS. The show ran in prime time until '71, followed by 2 decades in syndication. Johnny Cash show features Roy Orbison. Johnny Cash hosted some of the biggest names in country and pop music during the short duration of his show, which ran from '69 until '71. One of the highlights of the live variety show was a duet that Cash performed with Roy Orbison on the latter's hit Pretty Woman. Country Hoedown in the Tommy Hunter show Spotlight Country. Country Hoedown captivated Canadian audiences on Friday nights from '56 until '65. Bluegrass and country music variety show was hosted by Gordy Tripp and featured guests from all over Canada and the U.S. The show's regular band was led by fiddler King Ganem and featured musician Tommy Hunter, who would in 1965 launch his own TV variety show that replaced Hoedown. Tommy Hunter stayed on TV until the early 90s. It featured up-and-coming country artists, including Garth Brooks and Shania Twain, before they were big. I just think that's cool, especially the Charley Pride thing. I always wonder what the reaction was from that, and apparently it was well received because Charley Pride was one of the biggest names in country music. It still is. What a voice. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. We'll have some more music over there. Please go over and subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day. God bless you. And I'll be praying for you.